And Hakuna Matata to you as well.
Okay.
What a great run that was. I have that game. That game visually looks really nice for PS1.
All right.
With his,
All right.
you know what?
I remember because I was waiting for it to start, and I was like, I know I peeked on the stream, and because I was like, are we starting? What? And I noticed he was doing all this, and I was like, oh man, I'm so nervous.
Because he's going to show you how to get through some DK3. Alrighty. By the way, any regulars to my stream, you know, we used to bring it out from time to time. We actually had some Zelda like competitive matches here on my stream. We would have two. What?
Yeah. So the V run was so good. 6 run.
If you want to follow me on Twitter about what the next Nothing.
Oh yeah, he's been trying to decide. There's so much intro
about your. You know, Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, here we go.
Dry, as the Deutsche say. All right, here we go.
Let's do it. I was dancing. Before the run.
Here we go.
All right, let's watch this.
Oh no! Panic! Wrong layout. Panic!
Panic!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Kongs and apes. It is I, CousinCatnip. I have awakened from my slumber after the BizHawk Shuffler race.
He's called me a Kong.
Check that out. You should go check out the VOD. And we are here not just to raise the 10K goal, but we're trying to raise that 5 point something for that shuffler that Big John was just showing. So as you can see right here in my file, 5K hype. So before we get started, I got to do one thing. Okay. Oh wait, one more thing. There we go.
I don't know why I did that. I wanted to make fun of the game because the game does a double reveal.
In 3, 2.
So I was like, I should take off 2 pairs of glasses.
Welcome to Donkey Kong Country 3, the fastest monkey you will ever see, or your money back. So right off the bat, we are pressing back and B. That we skip wrinkly blasting your quads. We don't have time to work out, unfortunately.
True.
So during this run, I want you to keep track of how many times Funky Kong will flip that hammer. I trust you. He will flip that hammer so many times. You could even take little bets on it. But anyways, moving into the first world. If you love the first 2 worlds, I have some unfortunate news for you, because we are just gonna be skipping everything. So for those that don't know, this is the any % Japanese run. And so
whoa. Crash McCloud's not even right. Because last time this was run during a nothing but. I was like, bro, I ran this last year during a thing, but it wasn't a nothing but technically. He's right. That is true. I forgot that nothing but is its own series, so I am wrong there.
Is not only is the game
I shouldn't
Japanese,
pause. I don't need to pause.
But we'll be skipping the first 2 worlds. But unlike Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, there are actually intended warps.
True.
Well, I shouldn't say that. With
I talked so much during this run.
1 and 2 that do have warps.
I don't mean that in a bad way.
There are consistent warps in the first 2 worlds in this. So what you're gonna notice me doing?
Look at that time, by the way.
Our boy here, Kitty Kong.
57.
Our girl Dixie Kong, and we're gonna be making our way, boom, downtown, walking fast. Speed run. Gotta go fast. All right. So we're moving.
So much of the commentary just came out of nowhere. There was stuff, you know, I kind of practice, where I try to have like in my head.
I don't get to show off is the world map. Unlike the first 2 games, you actually get to kind of have a little open world.
But I tried to
which world you get to go to, which I will be demonstrating later on. By the way, shouts out to water skipping, which is what makes Kitty Kong the superior Kong over Donkey Kong. By the way, just wanted to walk on water a little there. Had to shout out to the, what was it called? The Jesus jump from Zelda Link's Awakening earlier in the
And I got into this whole thing of referencing other runs.
All right, so moving in. Next
I don't know why.
You press jump in the start of any winter level, you just go faster. I'm not sure why, but the Kong gods declared it, so I must do what they say. That's just how it goes. Also, you may be wondering why I'm wearing a Christmas sweater. That I will not explain to you. So moving into the next part.
And I never did. I never did explain the sweater.
Either favorite or unfavorite, depending on how much you love the elephant. I'm sure people in chat right now are gonna let us know how much they either love or hate the elephant. But you have to admit, Ellie the elephant can squirt water. Using
Didn't
the
do
L&R
laundry.
button. And I have
Yo,
to say,
Jency,
that might
you're not
be
supposed to
the
call me out
superior
like that.
Animal of the two. Although Rambi is pretty overpowered. So moving into the first boss, if I can get a quick
As a
kill,
very
he will
merry
save
person.
time. So here's the first one. Our friend here, very determined. He never blinks. That might be why his eyes are so bloodshot. I'm not sure. And so we got it. We got the quick kill. So if you get 2 bugs fed like that right away, check this out. Boom, right there. Go on the left side of the coin, which I did not really demonstrate, and you will skip time there.
It's true. I was
And
like,
we are
that was a
moving
very
into
poor
World
demonstration of
2
that.
with just 3 minutes on the clock. Like I said, if you love those first 2 worlds, I am sorry to break it to you, but that is just not gonna happen in this speed run.
You like you dropped my thing wrong.
Categories, and there are
My
some amazing categories.
Video feed.
This game actually has lots
Part of the
glitchless
rights chopped off, I
categories.
think.
So if you just want to play the game very casually, or maybe you only want to do like a glitch or 2, that's kind of what I'm doing. Even without doing insane frame perfect tricks, you can still have a really good time. Because this game has a lot of movement. A lot of things come down to how you're playing the game. In fact, the entire last world, not like pretty much 3 of the 5 levels comes down to your reaction time.
True. I'm pretty much,
It's
at this point, I'm just
things
explaining all
you
this
kinda
stuff.
have to get good at it. So, you could say this is the Dark Souls of Donkey Kong.
That came to
But
me
I
out of
mean,
nowhere.
I didn't say it, you know.
I don't know.
That's just what
Some
they
of this
say.
stuff was just like
So, moving into the next level, we are going to be taking out the rats, moving fast.
the Elden Ring of
Guess what?
DKC.
Into the barrel.
Yes.
You guessed it. So this is the speedrun level. We're big cheaters. We use Rush Jet. And so because we use Rush Jet, our time isn't applicable on the leaderboard, of course.
Nope.
That's just how it goes. Sure, Big John agrees. And so we continue on. Squeals on wheels.
Bro, no matter how many years I've streamed, since 2018, doesn't matter how big my audience is, when I've had 0 fucking people, I have always gotten this comment.
Yo, is that Chumley?
This is probably one of the longest levels in the game. Like, just casually. And of course, speedrun wise, or at least in this speedrun,
Not a Mega Man reference.
pretty much just like all the others. Move fast, throw Kong, don't get hit, try to get to the spring and whoa, don't go move out, no! That's not what you want to do. We're gonna pretend like I moved the right way. We call that RNG manipulation here in the
That's actually amazing. I didn't know he did that.
And so we're just
Yeah,
trying to
right,
make sure
Tandem
that the
Comedy
rest of the
was DK
run's gonna go
speedrun.
perfectly. And so with that, we're gonna be moving into the final level of World 2. The last tech I should probably talk about is rolling and jumping. That is the fastest way to move in this game specifically. In the other Kongs, it's pretty
Yeah,
fast. to
you got the
roll, like,
rerun,
off
Eber.
ledges and stuff, and it is in this game. But there's not a lot of scenarios where it works out as it does.
Oh,
in the
Kuba
first two
came.
games.
Let's go.
Or like there is
I saw
like
him
a
there
huge
afterwards.
chain of enemies. So this second boss is this really cool strat that I am just not going to be demonstrating today. Remember I talked about how you don't have to do all the insane stuff? So yeah, check this out.
Ebert!
I will be able to blow your mind a
Ebert!
little bit. A lot of people think the spider's legs are, you know, they will hurt you. I mean, they will. But there's also one thing I want to point out that someone in my chat pointed out. Actually, my emote artist, shout outs to him. He pointed out that this spider doesn't wear shoes. He's not wearing the Yeezys like the good spider does. So is that why this spider's evil? Because he doesn't wear shoes? Like, I need you to think about that.
It was so perfect for the
Like, there
commentary.
is some deep lore
I
in
was
this
like, I
game,
have to
and I'm
use
gonna
it.
Point out as much as I can. There we go. That's the second world done under 6 minutes. Pretty much 3 minutes a world. We are gonna
Yeah,
bring back
Ebert.
the Funky Kong.
You should've
So
came
how
and
many
watched.
hammer flips? I want to see votes in the chat. How many do you think it's gonna be?
This was the big event, man.
Let's see if we can get the secret horn.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Nah, we didn't get it. All right, how many? Whoa, that's 1. Whoa, that's 2. Oh, we're gonna see 3. Oh, that's 3. That's 4. Going for a 5th? Oh, he's taunting us. Oh, he's trying. All right, come on, Funky. Give us the good. Give us the good. Let's see it.
Not clickbait.
Let's see what you got. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's going for another one. Now, who got that right? By the way, Real World 3. I know someone in chat's getting very mad right now. But this is the Real World 3.
Yeah, you were there through the commentary.
So
It's me, I'm the someone.
This is basically where the run begins. So much like Majora's Mask, how you have to get through the first day as the Dooku Scrub, we basically did the Dooku Scrub.
Yes, Crash
section
McCloud
of
agrees.
this
That's another
speedrun.
runner.
So at around 7 minutes or 6 minutes, whatever seconds, you enter into whatever world you choose, the open world nature.
My
like I
bitrate just
mentioned.
died, huh?
And so up, left, down, right, for everyone who knows. But you may be noticing that is the movement tech for this level. By the way, shouts out to this water song for being an absolute banger.
It must be the way he pulls the stream.
Big Chungus.
Little kind of sus.
Gotta go up left. And by the way, everything you know about hitboxes is a lie. Oh, never mind. I didn't get to demonstrate it. But it will be a lie, I promise you. There will be many lies.
Yeah, the cliff music, man.
So let's give a fun fact while we're here. Up, left, down, right. There is actually a different name for Kiddy Kong in the Japanese version of this game. And since we are doing the Japanese run, we do have to go. We do have to address Kiddy Kong by his proper title. By the way, camera manipulation here allows us to literally despawn.
Gasm by was correct. It is called
Check
Rock
that
Face
out.
Rumble.
While I'm giving facts, skipping sections, we got this. All in.
Boom.
So we're gonna keep moving. Run's feeling nice.
I honestly, I was at this point, I was feeling pretty good.
I forgot it now. So don't forget that. No, his Japanese name.
Down, right,
is
left,
actually
northeast.
Dinky Kong. And so
Yes.
there also was an exclusive Game Boy Color version of Donkey Kong Land 3. But anyways, Dinky Kong and Dixie Kong, they are the heroes of the game. By the way, you can jump up ledges. And so we're gonna do a little skip here.
The rush
So,
chat.
Lots of damage boosting will be seen in this.
There was,
run.
I
There'll
didn't
be
see
many
like any
times
of this
where
stuff
I'm
that
gonna
Big John
try
was
to
doing.
use Dixie.
I'm just
or
like in the,
Kitty
you know what I mean, on my
very
own
specific
stream.
situations. To me, that's what makes this run really interesting, is that each Kong is unique. As opposed to like even in number 2. In number 1, that you can't really, there isn't really much of a difference besides speed, so you're pretty much just using Diddy the whole game. In 2, Dixie does have her differences.
I'm dropping
but again,
facts right
Diddy's
now.
pretty fast. And so in this game, since Dixie is overpowered with her flying, there is moments where Kitty
We
is
do
better, like
mess
the
up
team
twice
throwing,
in this
water
run.
skipping, his extra
Where may
weight
shock
when throw
you.
with Dixie. He can also become a barrel you can ride on when you team throw him.
I also was consciously
There's
just trying to
a
like
bunch of versatile moves.
stay
I know
on
DK
it.
can slap the ground, but you know. By the way, here's a little
We
trick.
were only
here.
a
Let's
minute
skip
behind
out here.
PB.
Let's see if we can dodge
So
this
it was
speed.
a pretty
We cannot
good run.
dodge it, but luckily, we want to have solo Dixie for the next stage. And shoutouts to that being different, because that's like one of the like 5 changes in the Japanese version. The
Sure.
bees are slightly different, the ice physics are slightly different, and there's a glitch I'm gonna do that's exclusive to this version that a lot of people refuse to run this specific version of the game for. So have fun with that.
next
So,
for the next, right
This
either?
level.
No, it's next
No lag
time.
if you're solo Dixie. That's why I wanted to get hit in the previous stage. But at the bottom there, see that angry fish? In the next level, there is a fish we have to feed. I like to call him Larry. And he gets very upset if you don't feed him the right type of fish. He likes a
Chungus!
steady clownfish diet. And I mean, I can't blame him. Have you ever had a clownfish? Like, I mean, it's beautiful, right? No, I've never actually ate one. But
Can you even
you
eat
will
clownfish?
notice that
Do
he
that,
is
team?
mad. He is Madge right now. He is Pepe Rage.
You're not wrong,
He
Ebert.
is some type of BBTV emote right now. And essentially,
My roommate.
like the lore of the game, like my hidden theories, I feel like we're gonna go show, like he's here, he's following us into the next stage. If you notice, it's all connected, right? Like they try to make this all like.
I realized as I was explaining this
So
that there was a
he's, like,
level in
following us
between.
down the river,
And my
down
theory
the
totally fell
waterfall,
apart.
this Stuff. And so we don't see him in this stage, but we will be noticing that he won't be making a comeback.
The waterfall just
And I
kills
like
the
to feel
feed.
like our boy Larry has been, sort of watching us in the shadows,
Wrong
not
tab.
allowing us.
I know
to,
it's you, humbly. I know it's you.
Be free. But I'm not really sure about that. Well, I have no confirmation on any of this.
Looks like I have like
So
extra
again,
teeth.
That bee right there would be different. That bee would move very
Not
differently
yet.
from the other bees. So anyways, pick up this barrel. A lot of people don't know this either, that Dixie Kong, at least in this game, carries things in front of her. So you'll notice I will do that a lot, where you can walk straight into things, because you might think she holds it above, but she slightly holds it in front of her.
It's true.
And that definitely comes in handy.
It really does.
So you're gonna want to see that at all costs. So right here is why we needed both Kongs. Big jump from Dinky. And he's showing why he is the better Kong than Donkey. But right at the end here, we're gonna roll off into this barrel. We're gonna get hit, jump up real high.
I'm so glad I didn't
fly
mess any of this
across,
up.
we're gonna allow Dixie Kong.
Oh,
here
with the best was the
to
fish
steal the
theory.
show. Hardest part of the game.
No, I
right
wasn't
here.
that perfect.
And by hardest part, I mean you literally hold right, and then you beat the level.
There is
That's
a marathon luck
So,
thing that
who's ready
happens as
for
well
Larry?
at the end.
Is anyone ready for the lair?
I actually have a this
Yes.
doesn't happen
Much
before.
like Curb Your Enthusiasm, he's gonna rely on us for a steady.
So I
dive.
messed up
We're
at the
gonna
beginning
grab this
there.
bag, 'cause
I
wanna
went
make
high
sure
too early, too soon.
Nothing goes wrong. I did miss the first fish, so that might be a little scary.
Oh, actually, do talk about it.
We'll see what happens. But in these water levels, I find that
This was all just a blur.
level
This
design
whole
in
run.
this game. I've talked about this before, but it has a very Nintendo level design. And what I mean by that is that it introduces a gimmick, and then it elaborates on the gimmick until the level's over. And then once that level's done, you know what I mean, we move on to the next gimmick. Similar to what you see in, like, you know, Mario Galaxy or pretty much any Mario game. Oh, we're gonna get eaten. Larry's not happy. That's okay. That's why I brought the protection.
That
Larry
I knew was
hates
gonna
Larry's
happen.
Just to make sure.
That was like an intended mess up.
We're just trying to keep the run alive, you know?
Bro, we're not
So,
eating
as you
monkey.
keep moving, like I said, steady clownfish diet.
Ape or higher,
You
okay?
want to make sure that Larry doesn't hit the lurchins, because
That was smooth.
unlike Unguard, Larry, he can't handle it. Like it's just too much, you know. But that's honestly okay. I feel like Larry can live his Larry life, and we just have to appreciate that, you know.
Why
If
is
he
my
wa- if he
camera so
wants to
messed
cue
up?
that theme song,
Am I
that's
watching this
all
on like
him.
480p or something?
And so
Oh,
everyone
we're
knows
watching this
about Larry.
outdoors.
We won't be seeing him again. But
Does my camera
we
always
will be
mess up when I'm
moving
playing this
into my
game?
next Theory about the
Maybe it
game.
just always does.
But why do we spend all these
We don't have
levels
apes in
the
Brazil, only
water
monkey.
just to fight a waterfall boss?
That is true.
I know there's 2 waterfall levels, so they do try to like make it work. But there's literally a water boss in the waterfall world and then a waterfall boss in the water world. You know what I mean? I feel like at the last minute, a lot of things were switched
Oh,
around.
he asked. He never understood what this
Maybe
boss is. I
was
should have brought it up.
And then he was supposed to be later, and then they were like, oh, wait. So, shout out to this strat where you line up your trunk, shoot up diagonal, boom, 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 easy every time. And yeah, it seems like it's scary, and it definitely can be. I may or may not have missed it multiple times.
Flip
in different
side
runs.
waterfall Jar Jar.
And we're not
I
gonna talk
mean,
about those.
Jar Jar
But
spits. I know. I didn't say
today
his
we're gonna talk
name.
about how holding upright and R
His new nickname.
is the key to victory. Oh yeah.
Are the guys Dooku nuts?
And then of course,
Yo, Big John's
boss
asking the real
music.
question.
Being intense, you can actually jump over his water. But like I said, I'm just playing it super safe right now.
See, Crash
We're
McCloud.
doing pretty good right now. I don't want.
And then Will knows as well.
jeopardize
Like,
the run.
he's been here a lot.
And yep,
But yeah, it's like,
it's actually you can drop the elephant in the pit, which I know will make some people happy, but it is actually slower because it will hold the camera for a second. It will make you think about what you've done. It will make you sit there and be like, "What have you done?"
true.
I think it's like simulating losing a life.
I don't have much commentary to add to any of
That's
this.
what it's doing. But shout outs to this stage. This is where you have to start sour pleasing. And by the way, if you see something hype in this run, you gotta post emotes. Whether it's some kind of cat face, pog champ, something. If you're loving this, like, you know
Suck
what I mean?
on these nuts.
You gotta show that love.
Yes.
And don't forget, we are here for, we're here for a cause. And so the Food Bank of Hawaii and the Boys and Girls Club of America, I'm pretty sure, are the causes. And so we want to give that money as we're skipping fireballs. And of course, only if you got it. If you don't got it, don't worry. Even just sharing the stream, letting your friends
There's
know.
the hype.
That also helps tremendously.
That's how you get a
And
chat
so-
moving. That's how you get a
Fun
chat
fact about
moving.
This stage, more
Although
lore,
the guy after
but
me
this song is
raised like
called Nuts and Bolts.
$1,000 in like 10 minutes.
And you may
That guy was a
remember that There's a
legend.
rare game later called Nuts and Bolts. And you have to wonder if it's some kind of like backwards reference or if someone on the team just really loves that term. They're like, no, we gotta use it. I'm just gonna wait because I want to show off a trick here. So if you jump up here and then jump up, you actually can skip.
It was the
bit
Boys and
right
Girls
there.
Club of America.
There's a more advanced version
Nice.
of it.
I wasn't sure if it was
Like I
of
said, I'm just
America.
kind of playing it a little safe, just making sure the run.
So I
will
played this level
make
very
its way to
safe,
the
if you
end.
notice.
You will get a fun little.
I was
trick here.
really afraid of
Oh,
dying.
never mind. I messed up the camera.
Like I
was
played
gonna- I was
this
trying to show a little
very safe.
despawn. Just for the fun of it,
It reminded us of
Here's your
Monstrosity. This
last
guy's the
one.
Banjo-Kazooie
So,
game.
next up, the bobsled run
Have at least $5.
in the pipeline.
I think I'd tell
Moving
people to
left
start
at the start.
donating. Like I'd say
So
do a
many
donation
things.
train.
But if you want to know the speed tech, if you want to know the speed lore, I know you want to know the lore, but if you want to know, jumping up hills, jumping down hills, of course, not getting hit, all things that will save you time. You might be wondering if the top rail is faster, and I will tell you, I am here to tell you, it is not. You will notice a slight speed decrease. So if you allow yourself to get on it, as long as you tap down and jump right away, you will probably lose like a 1/10 of a millisecond.
I'm not getting into my own run.
But
I forgot I was on stream
later on. You can make it up in the next stage. And I do want to point out that this game has really creative auto scrollers. You're gonna notice it later on with the level that burns the rope, or some of the ones coming up. You're in this level,
10 bucks.
right?
Let's go.
They always give you a good incentive for the auto scroller. You know, it's not like Super Mario, where, you know, you're just moving the camera for no reason. We're coming up to the hard part right here.
I don't know why. I came with this attitude of like DKC3 is the best game, and every other game sucks.
Ready to go.
That's how I approach this commentary.
Apparently, that's the best I've ever done that level. I refuse to believe that though. And so we are gonna move into Ripsaw Raid.
I actually got some gold splits.
Where I have to say, shout outs to Canada. 2 Canadian lumberjacks.
All right, this is a sick run
of taking down the mutant rat mice.
Except this was all just a blur for me.
Another question I want to post to chat. Are these rats? Are they mice? Ricky Rouse? What are they? You know what I mean? Like, they got like the anatomy of a rat, but the face of like a mouse, kind of? And then they're called squeaks? Squeals? Something like that?
It's true. This is the part where I'm like, do I mention that they get drunk?
You see, here in Canada, sometimes you have to chop a tree down, 2 trees at once.
Do I mention about the fermenting the alcohol?
I don't know why I killed that guy. Killing these rats is actually slower. But I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm helping out the lumberjacks.
At the bottom, the top.
But they won't break stride. They won't break stride for anything. And so it's unfortunate the Kongs had to be mixed up in this shenanigans.
Living pieces of Chipotle gone bad.
All the different things that are happening. But like I said, full auto scroller. We have incentive. And so if you do want to do this level the fastest, you do want to not die. And I hate to break it to you, but that's the strat for every video game.
Literally, I'm like, all my commentary amounts to don't die.
Strat. Don't die.
Literally, that's the commentary for this game.
You'd be surprised how many.
I just have to say it in such elaborate ways.
Unless you're playing like a visual novel.
Okay, so this part, you don't want to die. This next part, you don't want to die.
We have almost the end. You could actually do this level blindfolded if you like just memorize the layout. But the last part is pretty
Someone killed Egnaham once, so the tree has to be cut down.
I'm probably gonna mess it
Yo,
up.
that's a reference. Let's go, Burspa.
Isn't that how this works?
It's like a 4-minute part of the run, by the way. Is he saying he's gonna do it blindfolded?
Oh no! Okay, whatever. We still got it. We still kind of got it.
I didn't get it at all. I didn't get it at all. If we lost time there.
Post that hype. Whoa, that was not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
You want to get in that barrel, kitty. Now, Dinky Kong. You want to move. You got to move it, move it. And so jumping off these barrels. Oh, that was close. You will move. So you might be wondering.
I said so much.
Like, so there's blue blah. I don't need to speak. Whoa, we're just flexing now.
Hey, I didn't mean to pick up that barrel
today. So in this level,
don't say I'm gonna be blindfolded, Mom.
Solo Kong.
They just gonna put me to that.
It doesn't necessarily matter if it's Kitty or Dinky or if it's Dixie. But what will matter is if you have both. So right here, see how you have to wait for Dinky to get in the barrel? That will cost time. Like, you can make some of these cycles faster. And so if you allow yourself to, like there, I could make that one a bit faster. Like
this commentary really was on point.
So it's all those little time saves.
Now I gotta do it.
In Final Fantasy IX speedrun earlier in the event.
I could probably learn the stage, but the entire game.
Every battle. And like it saved like a second for every animation. So it's stuff like that where like every second you can save, whether it's a long run or a short run, you got to take that advantage. And right now we're doing good. The next level has another gimmick. Pretty much this is gimmicks of the game. Unlike Mr. Gimmick, There is no star that we throw around.
Yo, who gets the reference?
A pretty good soundtrack.
Who gets the reference?
Check out Gimmick for the soundtrack alone. So, anyways, I
Something like me, you could just say it was bullshit.
This level is low G Labyrinth.
You say my mom's
It has
bullshit.
low Gs. So, unfortunately, I'm not sure if Snoop Dogg or Nate Dogg or anyone's gonna
Now
be
what,
here today,
Eberg?
but that's okay. What this really means, though, jokes aside,
I
is
literally
that
made a
you
Snoop
have to
Dogg
commit
joke.
to your jumps. So, if
Like, there's
you
no
allow
Gs here.
yourself to, like, I like to call this level the Castlevania level. But you know how in Castlevania you have to commit to your jumps. If you jump, you're locked in, right? This is kind of the same thing. The only difference
Probably on the
is
next
that I
tail should
can
do it.
change my direction. I could change my mind, like you saw there. I kind of did a little back forth. But right here, the game actually teaches you a little lore. This lore that we are going to use with this beautiful bird that we like to call Squawks. And you know it's not the coconut spitting Squawks because of the purpleness. But yeah, everything you know about hitboxes is a lie. Everything you know.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Maybe everything I don't know.
That's a good way of
But
putting
everything
it.
you know about hitboxes is a lie. And there's a level later on that I'm going to demonstrate beautifully with all that. That's a bit messy, but that's okay. We're going
I
for
think you
speed,
can
we're
hold
not
the
going
right
for
there and make it.
technique.
I've been thinking about that lately.
So
I think I can do this
these-
faster.
I've been hit by them literally once, so now I'm terrified of them. I've never been hit by them before until like practicing.
I just
the
I
finish
went
run.
super safe at
And
the
I
end
was like,
here.
What? They can hit you? So last part here, a little scary. Big jumps with Dinky Kong. It's preferable to have Dixie because you can just sail across.
True.
You can just sort of thread the needle
Yep.
and allow yourselves to complete it a bit more quicker.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
No,
That's
that,
it. That's
that
just
rush
the
too
boss.
was
So
that was
if
a
this
rush
was
jet.
the North American version, we would be doing a glitch called the infinite team throw. But unfortunately, they actually patched that out of the Japanese version. So what you're gonna see instead is me doing just a regular boss fight.
Okay.
So yeah, this is your chance to just admire the 3D rendering technique.
I
that
almost
they
said
did
it's
in
time
this
for
game.
donations.
Because you're
I was
gonna
this
notice
close.
That I honestly find that of the 3 Donkey Kong countries, this one is probably the prettiest. And what I mean by that is that they figured out not only how to make the sprites look good, but also how to down-res the sprites to look good on the Super Nintendo. I find in Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, there's a lot of like white pixels. You know, like you can tell they like didn't like clean it up properly. But if you look on Dixie and Kitty here, like they look fresh. Like, you know what I mean? There is no like there is nothing wrong.
I'm like,
Not to
I
mention
was kind
all
of losing
the
it
fun
there.
little things this game does. Like for example, did you know that the Swanky Slideshow? You know the Swanky Slideshow?
There was a moment here where I was like,
Cranky?
what do I talk about?
And Cranky totally cheats, by the way. Just want to point that out. But that actually trains you for a boss fight later in the game.
Yeah, so
So one thing this
typically what I do is I have it's like a 50-50. There's things that I have that are my fallbacks. So I know like Funky's hammer flipping, talking about like the elephant versus Rambi, the graphics, like the music choices or song names. Kind of have preparing like a who, what, where, when, why. You know what I mean? Kind of just like at any point I can be like, I'm CousinCatnip, we're at the marathon, like, you know, having some like the donation and sent like there's like maybe like 10 things I have in my brain. And then as you saw, I ran the run during the week. And like, you know, before that too and stuff. And I usually talk anyway. But essentially what I do is I'll practice saying things. Like I knew how I was going to end the run and begin the run, basically. And then as you're doing it, it's kind of like an energy, right? Like it's a performance, right? So even I had so much of this pre-planned, but I didn't know where I was gonna say what.
this game does well.
Like I didn't know where I was gonna say this graphic stuff. I didn't know where I was gonna put
what
some of the commentary. I didn't know if I was gonna mention the spider thing. Like the spider shoe thing was like a new. That was a new thing I just threw in last second.
It's like different phases,
But I don't know. I don't write it out
different
though.
attacks. By
I
the way,
can't like
walking
write it out. That wouldn't work for
absolutely
me.
defeats this guy. He does not know what to do if you walk.
Well, I
He's
mean,
gonna
you
go
saw me do that,
casually
Eberg.
strolling. You have to just embarrass him, basically.
I did that like twice already.
And that's how
Where I
you
was like,
defeat,
"Blah, blah, blah."
Terminator Max Headroom.
I can't speak English,
Who is supposed
anyways.
to be the real
You
final
just have
boss
to
of the
like
game. So what does that
keep going.
mean?
Like
Does
no
that
one knows
mean
you
the
messed up
game's
unless you're
beat?
like,
Am
I
gonna
messed
just set
up.
a new world record by like 25 minutes? No. No.
Trivia,
I
yes
hate
or
to
no,
break it
guy?
to you, Chad. That will not be the case. We in fact have not just one, not just two, but 3 more worlds. Which is another beautiful thing about this game. Is that it has the most content, plus a bonus world.
I do get the bonus
we don't
horn.
even do in this speedrun. So if you want to talk about getting bang for your buck, this is it. How many? Oh, I wasn't even counting. How many hammer flips?
I know.
Oh, I hope someone
See,
in
I'm
chat's
losing it
counting.
here. I'm
How
losing
many,
it.
How many hammer flips? How many? How many?
I think it was like 1.
I feel like you didn't. I feel like you did like 1.
Yeah.
Oh!
I got the bonus horn.
I don't know if you heard that. The you have to get hype.
Yeah, you gotta get hyped to that.
Some people don't even know about the secret horns. Some people don't even know about the true 105% ending. Some people don't even know that there's 105% in this game, where you have to put in the toughest code. Some people don't even know that there's a Christmas mode in this game.
Like, this is just all those facts I've said a million times on stream.
Holiday game.
You know what I mean? I've said this all on stream before.
You know Nintendo does that every single year? They've been doing that literally since the 90s. So take that in for a
Like,
second.
how many times have I
That's
mentioned this
crazy.
on stream?
And so this game came out after Mario 64.
It's just stuff I've said
For those
before.
that know this game
You know what I
pretty
mean?
well, you know that if you visit Wrinkly Kong, when she's not blasting her quads, she's literally playing Mario 64 on an N64. It even plays the ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da. By the way, shouts out to this song that I'm totally talking over for being absolutely epic and amazing. So you'll notice that I'm using Dixie Kong while I switch to her. That's because she jumps off ropes a little bit faster than Dinky
The only
Kong.
thing I want to clean up is
So
the
for a level
uhs.
like this, you don't
I still
wanna
say
let
too
yourself
much.
to get hit. Like I
We-
said,
we actually
there's
have done
really
that
not
before,
much to
Eberg.
explain in this speedrun.
It
Just-
went
just
terribly.
Don't die.
Like, unironically, it went
So that I
terribly.
don't die. So another bobsled level.
But I should try it
We are
again one
going
day.
through the
Now that I have
bliss
a different
lands
green
of
screen
the
room.
Northwest Territories right now.
I can do it a bit better now.
Trying to make our way to Ontario or some kind of civilization. But
Nah, we did
are
that.
gonna do it.
Like last year or
And
something.
Jumping up hills, jumping down bees, leaps of
I said it
faith,
was
going off Kongs,
really bad.
allowing ourselves to just be the very best that no one ever was. But unlike catching
Like-
them, it won't be our real test. And we're not gonna train them for a cause.
Like, I'm
You
just
know what
filling
cause
time
we
here.
are gonna
It's an
talk
auto scroller. I started going on the
about?
Pokemon
Cause
joke.
today- So exclamation nothing in the chat right now. And you know what? If you're feeling like super generous, why not start a $5 train? Why not try to get that going? We want to see that A Link to the Past rando. It might have already happened. I'm not looking at the tracker right now. I'm making sure I'm providing you quality content. So shouts out to those houses.
Yeah, I do not
for
read the chat.
being, indestructible. They will murder you. They don't care about your speed run. They will allow you to die. So another fun fact, the ice, like I said earlier, is different in this version of the game, the Japanese version. So there's some slight different techniques you'll notice. But yeah, coming into this stage,
I
there's
forgot my
lots of
commentary.
different things you can do.
For
I'm
example.
gonna do half of it. So check this out.
Right, that's
It'll
what I just go on my
take a minute to
pre.
get those barrels
No,
early.
the $5
You'll
train!
this ledge throw up here. You skip literally half the level. You
Let's
can do this
go.
at home. Yes, you at home. Pog you. You can do it right now. Shouts out to the hardest part of the game casually right here. It will.
Yes, Atomic Wedgie.
I know someone in chat's like, yes.
Yo,
All right,
it
so
actually
we jump- I'm
worked.
doing an old school
Let's
strat.
go.
So you come up over here. You're gonna
I
come
always
up
get
here,
afraid of
do a
saying
little stutter
$5
back,
train.
and then
I don't
you
know if
swing
that's gonna
under the
like,
speed, and you complete the level.
you know
like
what I mean,
normal.
go too far.
You can do a trick where you allow yourself to, right, these barrels coming down the waterfall, you team throw up with Dinky Kong in such an impressive way that it literally just like gets you higher. You just go beyond the beyond.
Well, next
And you
time I do
become
this,
more
I would
beyond.
totally do it so it's
And
like,
so guess what? We have made it to the Spider Factory. Yo, I hope someone was wondering.
Exactly,
when
right?
are we getting to the Spider Factory? And much like Poochie, well, actually, unlike Poochie, we are going to the Spider Factory. Yes, let's do it.
Yo, look at all these people. They're not even like talking in
Yo,
chat.
If I do this well, this level is
Yo,
gonna be really
lurkers are
impressive.
killing it.
Also, shouts out to instant webbing. That I've heard some runners say, not in DK. I've heard other DKC2 runners say that there's no instant web. Shouts out to Squitters being a beast in this game. He got an upgrade on his Yeezys. He is able to just one-shot everything. If you press LR, like LR, it allows you to make.
I
an
even
instant
showed it.
web. You can also walk between the Pepto-Bismol. and that allows you to not take any
Here comes
damage.
tragedy.
I'm gonna try it out one more time, like that. You instant web, you know, keep yourself out of danger. We're gonna come up this way. We're gonna allow ourselves to come up here. If you shoot it against a wall, it will, whoa, that was bad. It will automatically instant. Whoa, I shouldn't have risked it. I shouldn't have risked it.
What I should have done is taken the damage boost, ran through the Pepto-Bismol.
That's okay.
I should have just ran through the
I was
Bismol.
like, there's no way we're getting a deathless run. Like, there's no way. You know what I mean?
I know, during the
So now that
train
we've gotten
too.
the death out of the way.
Bro, if the train is
Make sure we
going.
don't die again.
Yo, we're fucking killing it.
It's a little safe.
Let's go.
Alright. You know what? Just
I got
just
scared
for the
there.
safety.
I legit
The
got
bell was
scared.
right there too. That was the funniest part. All right, so we're back in the groove.
Choo-choo,
We're gonna do another
motherfucker.
Damage boost right here.
The
We're gonna
power of
jump
the
up out
$5
of
train.
Out of the thing. I like
Exactly
how
what you're
this
saying.
game,
It's approachable.
I like to think that Mario Odyssey is referencing this game in regards to the what's it called? The liquid that you find in that one kingdom, the luncheon.
Yeah, so do I say the
So
name?
shout outs to the Spider Factory. I was hoping it was gonna be deathless, but that works.
This is
So
where
we're
I was
gonna
like,
move into Languin Lounge.
there was like a 10-second death.
Not everyone knows this.
Like, it
but the
was
Languins
not a big
only
deal.
hurt you once they touch the ground. I won't really get a chance to demonstrate it, but
This is gonna kill the frame rate.
For those that just want like fun fact of the day with CousinCatnip. So like right here, like you can't hurt you.
I got to show off like all the cool stuff.
There you go. So don't get hit. The word of the day: bouncing up, bouncing round. Gonna keep it moving. Watch out for Coin. He is Coin. He is actually.
I missed my
the dude who
jump.
gives you the DK coins, and there are some clever spots with him hidden. And I have a theory about the lore of this game.
That's the question, Eberg.
Want to share? That's the spot we were supposed to roll and jump. I feel like it's the part that that was just a bad jump. So we're just gonna penguin hop that. I'm getting scared. We had that one death.
I was
That's
a little
it.
shook.
My
I
nerves
actually was a
shot.
bit shook.
There's
Because
vomit
I
on
was
my
like,
sweater
fuck, I
already.
can't
Monster
lose it
Yeti.
right before Bleak Skip.
All right, so we're moving past.
I
We're
was
almost done this
so
stage.
afraid of Bleak Skip.
Honestly, the scariest part of the run is coming up in about 2 seconds. Like after this level's done. It is called Bleak Skip. And what that means is we are gonna skip the boss. His name is Bleak. Kind of looks like the penguin from Batman. And what I have to do is a frame perfect pause as we die. So get your guesses in the chat. First try, second try, third try. What do you think it's gonna be? Guess right now. And I'm gonna focus.
Second try. Yo, I did it for you, Angel. My hand slips.
Nope.
My grip
I
was
lost my
weird.
grip. No, second try. Come on.
So I think I would have got it first try. Cause my hand
lost
like,
my grip.
I was shaking. I was actually like
Here we go.
terrified.
Hey, second try. Let's go. Yo, we could still potentially PB. Potentially. We'll see.
Yeah,
The
I was like
death
at,
it wasn't too
I was like at
costly.
PB.
We would have to see. We would have to have a really good end game. So this is my favorite level in the speedrun. Casually, you'll probably curse this level, the ever high heavens. But remember when I talked about hitboxes
Tooth.
being a lie? Yeah, they are a lie. Like I said, everything you thought you knew, you don't. You don't. Much like a game with bad hitboxes.
I lost it there.
I thought I would have a better analogy, but much like a cat sweater during a speed run. Whoa! Oh, he's like, oh, you think my hitbox is a lie, huh? Oh, he had to prove me wrong.
Like
That's okay.
that
I
was
a
me
little sloppy.
literally losing my
Well, that
commentary.
means I have to grab this barrel here.
That's me. That was me
Essentially,
messing
you
up
wanna keep
there.
Both Kongs so that you can skip that part. Allows you to just move a little faster through here. But we're right at the halfway. Move here.
So
down
my
diagonal.
default is just to talk about the game.
We're gonna play this.
If I
part
mess
safe.
up, just start talking about the
Bump him on
game.
head. This guy will get a little dizzy.
That's
when
just what I
rotating.
start to do. Aren't you
I
a
like to think he's
food?
the Vine Sauce spin guy. But anyways, so
Also, I don't know why I referenced Vine Sauce.
Hitboxes are again.
I
just
had
a
Vinny on the
total lie.
brain.
And we are gonna move ourselves up, move ourselves to the left, and guess what we're gonna do? Exactly. And so
I actually
waiting
hit one
for
of the
this guy-
bees.
I'm just playing it safe. I don't want this
Speed.
run to run over. One thing you will find with one-hit KO platformers like this.
I'm glad I got
is
that one though. That one's
if
the
you
that one's
die,
the one
it
that
takes
impresses
about 30
people.
seconds to either beat a level or get to a checkpoint. By the way, shouts out to this invisible DK barrel. Ooh. you? Why is it there? And this guy is a butt. So we're not gonna. We're just gonna.
That was me almost swearing.
Right.
I almost said shit.
And so moving into the
This
next
guy's a
level,
shit.
Another theory. Check out how it's snowing in the background. I think the ski lifts were supposed to be in the snow world, and then they moved it here because they never found a use for them in the snow world because there's like no snow levels. And then when they switched out the water boss to here, they were like, we can't use the ski lift because they probably had it so maybe you ski lift up to the boss or something, and then you didn't. You know what I mean? Like I have so many theories.
No, Crash McCloud never noticed that.
Crypt of the Necrodancer.
You can tell. And the other part I noticed, I didn't talk about. You climb vertically the first 2 levels.
Go.
And then you suddenly end up in the water.
Just go on the beat. Just move your feet. Just be a Kong. Just be strong. Going on the rope. I just want to. And then CousinCatnip proceeds to spit bars for the duration of the auto-scroller.
I almost did it.
So this is
and then I feel like I wasn't getting good rhymes, so I was like,
rolling and jumping with some of the tech we mentioned earlier. The different animal buddies. There is going to be a lot of use of them coming up in a second.
The Harry and Marv stage. That's actually jokes.
Is that we are going to allow ourselves to pretty much...
Yeah, you can't kill the helicopter crops.
Play the game.
You can jump on them, though.
As intended. There really isn't that much tricks left, if you know what I mean. There is a quick kill for the boss for this world, and there is something I guess I'll do for the final boss if I'm able.
Isn't that the trouble in gym class?
Dixie
no
Kong.
feet, right?
But
just dangling.
Commentator's curse, you know what I'm saying? But staying on the beat allows you to.
Oh, I don't remember saying you can. I see what he's saying.
You gotta go fast. I'm not saying it's perfect.
You might be able to blow up
like,
the helicopter.
Like almost like a Rayman Legends level, like. Every like hi-hat. Yeah, just like that. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna continue. There's only not that many levels left. After this,
my commentary here, I wasn't really sure what to say.
2 bosses. So I hope you've been enjoying the speedrun. I'm CousinCatnip. I do want to point that out.
Dude, I'm going to my Rolodex.
Either by the name or by my loud, boisterous emotes that are probably being posted everywhere. Cat faces in the chat. And so, if you like speedruns, man, like, I love speedruns. I don't know about you, chat, but I've been watching this entire event, and there has been not just a variety of runs, but there's been, what, 7 or 8 PBs, and 1 world record with the Final Fantasy VII Remake run.
Cat faces!
With the Yuffie interlude, DLC, Birth by Sleep 1.2 in... It's not that crazy of a title, but yeah, this next stage, I have something to talk about now. We are gonna be.
See, I even admitted it. I had no commentary there.
Got a huge boost from the second game and even the first game. When Unguard pumps, you die. Similar to Toadman. So when you...
That's probably the most PG-13 thing I said.
Contact that is made with
when he
Unguard,
pumps, you die like Toadman.
That's it. Like it is game over. And so you don't want Unguard to hit the Lurchins when they're closed. That's pretty much the only thing that's gonna stop us. I'm not even joking. It's just gonna be pure. Whoops, I was a little slow, but that doesn't matter because Unguard is a monster.
Like I was supposed to get hit there.
Oh no! I did that for you, chat.
That's another mess up, but not a big one.
But you will notice that you can kill these guys. There's a certain timing you learn. You
that's minor.
Down, a little pause. Oops. And you allow yourselves to do it. So this part.
Where's Waldo?
A little back forth. Whoops. Come on down. Got the Lurchins. I'm not used to actually hitting the lights. I'm like, whoa, I can see.
Yeah, I was not used to having the lights on. I was like, wow, this is a lot easier when I can see what I'm doing.
Oh no.
I mean, I can always see what I'm doing, but.
Did you guys like my Knuckles impression?
Oh no.
How come there isn't a Knuckles for this game? Come on.
Yeah, I'm just rambling.
Well, okay, this fish is... That was weird. You know what? We're just gonna play this safe.
I did not want to die there. We would have lost like a minute if I died there.
If I died there.
Yeah.
We were just gonna play a little safe.
We would have lost the 30 seconds we had and another 30 seconds to get back.
Whoops.
It's like, I'm just gonna not.
And we're heading in to everyone's favorite level, Pothole Panic. If you... I heard you like...
Yo, do a Gen Z.
So we decided
Not even
to put
here,
your
but do it.
animal antics in Donkey Kong Country 3. But you know that part where that level was very, very hard and all the animals were required? Yeah, we did the complete opposite of that. I hope you enjoy. Oh no, I got stuck. No, I practiced that so hard too. That's okay. Not a big deal. And by the way, those birds I just killed, they're called booty birds. One of the best video game names ever.
I had to shove in the booty bird somewhere.
As we make our way through Larry's diet, these fairy redfish and pretty much Unguard destroying everything.
My commentary's falling apart.
Does this mean we're gonna use the elephant? Are we gonna see Ellie the elephant? Are we gonna? No. It's no. Why? D colon. Why? You know what I? Why? So what we're gonna do here? We're gonna try this new strat I learned.
Oh, literally trying a new strat, by the way.
Yeah. Can you tell it was new? All right, gonna jump over here. And by new, I mean using it with. Usually, you're supposed to do that with Donkey Kong, but I realized you could actually make it with Dixie. I always thought you had to use Donkey Kong, and then the other day I was like, wait, you could do it?
It's true. Y'all might have seen it.
It also saves a little bit of time here. I don't have to switch my Kongs.
That's why I wanted to do it.
Amazing trick at the start of this level. They got double input, team throw, jump, super jump. Blows your brain out. But unfortunately,
The juice.
I'm going to be doing the old school strat. So check this out.
I was
jump
referencing
into
the
this
juice.
B. You move upward in this trajectory. Donkey Kong, leading the way, grabbing the barrel, hitting the B, moving up, moving it across.
No, even like the
around
stream
at
from
the
earlier
speed of
influenced me.
sound. We got places to go. But unfortunately, there is
Elephant denier.
And now I'm just trying to picture like a Shadow the Hedgehog Donkey Kong.
Bro, I didn't realize there was titles updating here. Bro.
It's making me laugh. But I need to
Bro,
focus on the run right now.
I don't want y'all to know about Big Elephant, man.
And also Swag Bird, Swag Bird, Swag Bird, Swag Bird, Swag Bird is the best bird. Gonna Swag Bird all night. Swag Bird is the best bird.
It even had a new
The
Swag Bird
is
song.
At least $5. Come on. If that doesn't start the donation train, I don't know what does.
If, ironically, it already
All right, so
happened.
we're coming up to Barbos. We like to call this
Swag Bird.
Fun
Yeah, so I did Swag
Junior.
Bird just for you, Ebert.
But what we're
For the
gonna
run
do
you didn't even
is
watch.
Bop. Bop. That's what we're gonna do. One more time. We're gonna bop. No, okay. Wait. When I said bop, I mean we're gonna bop. Right?
Hey,
I
yes.
feel like that should deter
Yeah, no, you're
anyone
watching now.
or anything from ever attacking ever again. But maybe that's just me. There's a really cool strat for this fight, but I do not have it. So, again, remember I mentioned this. You can have a pretty good time in this game without having to subject yourself to frame perfect. You don't know the specific frame? Although I did just do the frame perfect pause on the Bleak Skip second try. But I mean, that's just mashing start. And if you want to know why I do that, I do find it easier than trying to do the team throw like 5
Watch me
times
mess
in a
up the
row.
ending here.
But are we gonna get kissed? Oh, I missed it. Oh, whoa. We're not getting anything. Well, we're not getting anything. We're just gone. Unguard's gone.
Frame perfect.
I'm out of here.
I'm the man of many
names.
names.
So, last world hype. Last world hype. I
Cousin,
need to see
frame perfect.
unadulterated amounts of hype in the chat right now. I need everyone to get ready for this because
So
5K
25?
is real.
Woo!
It is right now. 5 levels left.
This guy is
We can do
fun.
this.
Damn straight.
You just gotta believe.
Damn
If
straight.
Rappa the Rapper has taught us anything about anything, you gotta believe. And I mean, I don't blame him. If I was Parappa, I would be there too. Ooh, I would be there too, believing. I would be believing that Donkey Kong would be good at this stage. But I feel like he needs to get out of here.
I was
feel
flubbing.
Not have Donkey Kong at all. So what we're gonna do is jump these ropes, move it through.
At this point, I was pretty confident we weren't gonna go over estimate.
Ourselves to get hit, not making
That's why I
ourselves
started to have a bit more
vulnerable.
fun.
Not to anything, not to those things, not to those creepy crumbling barrel Kongs, not to these bees, not to the subjectivity of failing to hit estimate. We are going to just keep it moving.
Because this is why I realized I'm like, even if I
We are
died like
just
3
gonna
times,
need
we're still
to
good.
Make sure that these Gears of War bees do not get anywhere near us and end our run, because then the hype. Why won't somebody please think of the hype?
Simpsons reference.
All right, we got this. So that's
Hey!
one of the last levels.
Well, right
that
when Smokey
isn't
showed up
RNG.
too.
There's gonna be a few RNG levels coming up. For example, this level. It is called Creepy Caverns. I feel like that's also a Donkey Kong 64 reference or something. But that's Crystal Caves. Never mind. So we are gonna be seeing these barrels. See, look, like, see this guy?
This is the trolliest level I ever got.
And I mentioned before about how the end of the game requires
So
you to
trolly.
be
Look at
good.
this.
Wow, you gotta have skills. This is the part, one of the parts I'm talking about, which I am very happily demonstrating how to not do. But you want to make sure that you get into those barrels and you get into them like the right way. The fun fact is that you don't know which direction they will face. Besides these ones that point at beats, you won't know which way they're gonna face till you either, they spawn or you take the chance. I didn't mean to spin there, but we're just gonna, whoa!
I did
okay.
that weird.
Play it safe, play it cool. Play it cool. These guys can't kill you. It's all good.
This is me
cool.
slightly panicking.
Play it cool.
You can tell because the
Can't kill
commentary
you.
stopped.
Don't panic.
A slight
Alright, we're
panic right now.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I just want to keep everyone on
Dinky,
their toes.
dinky.
On the edge of their phalanges right now. All right, come on up. Bring it on up. Bring it on over. This barrel is our homie. We love that barrel. Oh, we don't love that.
Watch
barrel.
this.
Oh no! Oh, what a troll. Okay, come on, come on. Wow. Wow! 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 I'm sorry, Big John. We're gonna have to wait for this barrel.
I have
What is
never
this
seen it do
marathon
this.
look? What is it?
Do you see how?
marathon look?
That's insane.
That is the most outrageous barrel I've ever seen.
I have never seen it do it that much.
The double down into just, wow, what a rude.
Rip estimate, that's
The
it.
end of that level for teaching you how to do the roll jump. And now we come to the moment you've all been waiting for. Lightning lookout. Shake, shake, shake. But
Cousin can't get in the barrel,
The
catnip.
lightning follows you. It will strike. It will make sure that you will not remain as anything but a charred husk of a Kong.
I'm dying.
So if you either get hit or throw your DK barrel, it will actually stop the lightning. But pretty much you have to move the same way if you want the same pattern. I had to just take the hit. There was no real stopping it. But there are ways to kind of know. Like, I know it's gonna hit that bird instead of like if I was under it.
Commentator's
Okay,
curse
so I
right here.
think he's gonna be mean. Oh, okay. Right when I threw it! Right when I threw it! Hey, at least we died at the checkpoint. At
Literally,
least
we could
died
have
at
not
the
asked for a
checkpoint,
better
you know what I'm
death.
saying?
Like right
If
at
we're
the
gonna
checkpoint.
die,
I was
try to
like,
make it at a checkpoint. And both of our deaths today have been at the checkpoint, which has been very fortuitous. I don't know about you, but my luck skill right now, woo! So yeah, if the lightning hits the water,
What's that double water sound there?
If it hits the water, you die. So don't. Unlike Majora's Mask, we're trying to save kids. So do not go in the lightning. Shouts out to the Majora's Mask run for just basically bullying the bomber kids for half the run. All right.
yo, if you
so
didn't see that,
we're
that
gonna
run was
go.
insane.
Those bees were clutch. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna go. We're gonna go for the strat. All right. We're gonna wait. The lightning.
This is weird. That's never happened
It's never
before.
hit me there before.
Yeah,
Today I learned it could hit you there.
I could have made that.
Woo! All right. We were getting it's marathon luck, right? So we were getting some obnoxious RNG right there. So
Last few levels.
One of the last regular levels. I like to say this level's RNG. The reason being is that these coin dozers, as they are officially called, they will bump you. Like Big John style. They will bump you. You do not want to get bumped. So
You had to throw in the
say you
references.
stand on their coins as I'm showing. But I swear,
I tried to include references from his stream as well.
They just don't work. And so we are trying to just make sure we don't go on them unless we have to. But there's moments like this where you have to. I mean, I could team throw, but it'd waste time. You know what I mean? We're trying to move fast. That was scary. I almost died there. And so my theory, another fun theory, is that these coin dozers are actually, if you played this game 100% up to this point, they would be all the coins you collected, like those guys. So I like to think they're all like the empty shells. You know, like this is where they all went to, like their retreat after they all got defeated. Because there's only like 40 of them or whatever.
I got to get my lore in.
You know what I mean?
I got all the lore in.
There's some interesting lore. I don't know if it's intended or not. That's not like confirmed by the developers.
More lore.
But they did confirm, actually. I heard in an interview once that the reason why they made Donkey Kong a baby was because of British humor at the time. A lot of humor in the 90s. Like a lot of there's like a really famous comedian who was like known for dressing as a baby. And so they thought it was like hilarious. And so that's literally why they did it. They were like, they thought the joke would land. And I feel like it landed pretty much everywhere but in North America. I feel like people in North America are always like, but it's a baby. Like, and you wanna know what my rebuttal is? Yoshi's Island.
I almost said fucking island.
Checkmate.
By the way. I was almost like, Yoshi's fucking island.
Yes? Alright, so anyways, this level, you might be wondering, oh, it's a water level. Ooh-hoo, boo-hoo, Catnip. What could be so hard? What if I told you, in a world, that there is reverse controls, but left and right are backwards, but up and down are the same? So, if you're trying to swim upwards, you still have to hold up. But if you're going down, you still have to hold down. You know
Boss babies where the pendulum went the other way.
There's a little bit of trickery going on here. But once you get used to moving backwards, as long as you literally don't think about it, it's not too bad. And you get used to navigating. By the way, last enemies of the game, we're heading in.
This was a really good run, though.
I need to see.
Like,
hype.
I know I died and all that, but
We need
like,
to get hype. That was the best I ever did that level.
this was a very clean run.
So let's get
For my
hype.
skill level. I know you can do.
Boss, chaos.
They'd already
Let's
be
go.
done world record by
Let's
now.
go. All right, so we're skipping this text. Chaos, back for more. This is the double trouble that we were promised on the box art. So we're actually gonna skip
all the
as
lore
many phases as we can for these boss fights.
I'm so proud of myself for including every single tidbit.
We're gonna come over here. We're gonna chuck him over. And then by doing that, the barrel drops already on our side. You get it? We're gonna switch to Dixie. We're gonna try to get the disrespect, as I like to call it. Let's see if we can get it.
I was just like
Dixie won't
a
pay
pixel
attention.
too
She's gonna be
far.
like, yeah, no. Oh, I was so close. So, ignore the man behind the curtain.
Also, I didn't make the chaos joke.
Rulenstein was behind it the whole
That was
time.
one joke I prepared I didn't make.
Monka S? No way. And so, after he gives us a bunch of dialogue, we are going to start the final
Oh, I flubbed
fight.
this a little bit.
Has many phases. Woo!
That
wait.
never happened before.
We're just gonna wait.
Well, it has happened before,
I
but
jumped on it too early. But I want to make sure I can show you this fight, so I just wanted to wait.
yeah, I was gonna say I went really safe here. I knew we had a lot of time.
Flapping, Flappy Bird. Payroll's fave. Whoa.
Also, I didn't know which way he was gonna go. That was like this is all kind of new for me right here.
Well,
Like it's not my usual. Like I'd already be past this.
sloppy.
But I was improvising a little bit here.
All right, we're back. We're fine. So the next phase.
After this,
we
it's
are
all
gonna
good.
be-
But that
that's
first was a
probably the
little
hardest
rough.
phase, unironically. So the next phase, we're actually waiting over here to skip a phase. But check this out. He's gonna flip his switch. Boom, boom, boom. He's pulling out a sandwich. Then you basically.
I had to
jump
make that
over while he's,
reference
like,
because someone always
looking
says
at
it's a
you.
sandwich.
We're already.
I think it's
done the
Coochie Killer.
first part of it. We jump over here. We glide. We jump on it. Glide back. And guess what? Phase 2. Done. We're gonna do another skip right here. By the way, hype in the chat. Get those donations in. Exclamation donate. So what we're gonna do? Roll jump. Like this. Woo! That's nice. Jump up here. Come on down. Duck under. We are gonna wait for
I'm getting
King
myself hype.
Rulenstein, to come on over. We are gonna throw. We are gonna dance a little bit. 'Cause we love to dance. Hey, hey, hey. We are gonna duck one more time. Waiting. And then we jump up. Hit the switch. Go, go, Dixie Ranger. Actually, Rescue Rangers was yesterday. But anyways.
I made a Power Rangers
we are
reference and
coming
said
in for
Rescue
the
Ranger.
final 3 hits. We want to hit K. Rulenstein's little toes. If I can do this. Lightning to the come. All right, if we can do this. The run's going to be done. Big John getting ready on the time. Once I grab the coin. So one more hit. Ooh.
That was lucky.
We're going to have. Like this. Here it comes. Like this, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, time. That is time. G. Woo! Let us go. Let us go. So, trapped inside chaos this entire time was Donkey Kong.
Yo, the
and
chat
Diddy Kong.
exploded.
They were the ones controlling chaos.
Yo,
this entire
Burst
time. Can you believe it? And of course, Cranky Kong's gonna show up. He's gonna give us some words of wisdom, which amount to, what? You're gonna hit a guy with glasses? And I have to say, thank you so much for having me. Last time I did a speedrun event, which was my first one I ever did, was Speedrunners Helping Out. Well, I guess I also did Game Over Cancer after that, but Speedrunners Helping Out was my first one I ever did last year. So Big John, like, you have paved my speedrun marathon career. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do these things.
Sure.
So I do have to say thank you so much for taking a chance, allowing me to not just be here for this, but to do the BizHawk Shuffler with SM By, which was an amazing race. Like, let's be honest. And I'm just gonna wait 2 seconds here. I just want to see what our final in-game time is. I just need about
Make sure
10
I
seconds.
update my
We'll be wrapping
LinkedIn
up
profile to
very
reflect
shortly.
that.
And like I said, he's gonna say, what? You're gonna hit a guy with glasses? All right, let's check this out. We're gonna be checking the final time in about 5 seconds here. Once we wait for the bounce, the 1996, the title splash, the beautifulness of the all of the crowd, and there it is.
I felt like I was wasting
48.
so much time.
Nice, better than my practice runs. Let's go.
Yeah,
But
look
let's
how
get
2
to
minutes
the
better.
hype. I'm CousinCatnip. You can find me on twitch.tv/CousinCatnip. We do speed runs. I make ROM hacks. We play ROM hacks. We like to do tap dancing, rapping. I make music. I make video games. I'm working on a Unity project. There's all sorts of fun stuff. So if you like to have fun, chat, hang out, do it all, come hang out. All right, that'll be it. Next up is Super Mario World. I'm CousinCatnip. See you then. Bye.
I couldn't remember the runner's name. I felt so bad. I was like, I know it's Super Mario World. I didn't know how long he was gonna show me. So I was like, I'll just keep dancing. I'll just dance until I know I'm off stream. He raps while he makes ROM hacks about rapping. Damn straight.
God, if he only
Damn
had more
straight.
energy. Tell ya.
By the way, the whole last block, all the last runs of this marathon were really good. This Mario World run, the guy had some really funny commentary. It was his first time ever doing English commentary.
Hey, that's it.
And he was like so
Now
nervous.
We are out of.
But he crushed it.
Seen in any
Yeah, the Crash Bandicoot 3 guy, this guy
Also,
raised,
what a door cycle.
look how much money this guy raised in like no time.
2 of these levels.
Look
they're
how much
kind of
money he
the,
raised.
Pro levels.
In like an hour. Damn! But he was really good about, he basically created incentives during the run, which was something that, like, sort of the things I want to get better at. So what this guy did is he basically offered turning on the sound effects because it makes the game slower. But like, he turned it off for the speed run. And by doing that, he made it like a $100 incentive just right at the start of the run. And then they made like another joke one, like, oh, if we get to like 1,000 or whatever, we'll do all cutscenes. So it's trying to figure out like, but the thing is like, not all my games have stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not every speedrun will have that kind of room.
And this is actually the last platforming level. So
But with Resident Evil,
now and
did I skip the? Yeah, no, she was dope. Metroid
I
Prime.
did the Venga bus.
This was a
obviously,
sick
because,
run.
You know, V.
This game's hard
but
though.
I think it's fun.
Imagine that.
also.
Resident
Happens
Evil,
to me in years
again,
on
sick ass run.
Jesus, that was awful. That right there just
The Mario Bros. Oh no, Sonic Mania. I will say, the Sonic Mania guy didn't use the layout. There was all this stuff that was just so bizarre. But I don't want to start drama, so I won't say anything. Anyways, we also had the Lost Levels with Mario.
Yeah. Generally, this game.
So for like, and then the
Should really
randomizer at the
ask
end,
is,
which
was
was
this
just insane.
generated
I was
by-
like passed out at this point though, unfortunately. I was pretty tired. So yeah, so for example, like for DKC3, like I could easily make Swagbird. There's 2 Swagbirds in the game, actually. There's one I never go for because it's really slow. Because you lose like 2 seconds going for it. But I could make both Swagbirds. I could make visiting Wrinkly Kong an incentive. You know what I mean? Like, oh, go visit your grandmother. We'll visit her. You know what I mean? If we pass her spot or whatever. Like, you know, there's like little things like that I could do. There's other ones I could think of, but they would be a bit more like it could jeopardize the run. Like I only could use Kitty Kong or something. But I feel like that might get a little messy, right? And that might get too hard to manage. IMO. But yeah, so it's fun stuff like that. Like the jokey things I already kind of do. But essentially like incorporating it. And again, that's a bit of a Hail Mary. That's more of just like, where can I go from here? I feel like overall, I'm pretty proud with that run. The quality of the run was good. Gameplay was good. The commentary was good. There was a few like stumbles, but I feel like I have a good language now. Like when I stumble, I don't make it off. Like I'm not being like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm just rolling with it. Like Ebert was like, what, you messed up? I didn't even realize. Like, so I do understand I'm getting better at that. I like how I incorporate the lore. I guess my only real fear is if I had to do the run like back to back, like on different events, it's gonna sound very similar. But I mean, I guess that's the nature of the run. Like all runs are the same run, right? But I don't really try to reinvent it either. Like I said, I sort of have a base commentary that I know to work with. And then I kind of like add or remove stuff or like, kind of like yesterday, there was so much stuff that came on the spot. Like the G gangster G labyrinth thing. I didn't even think about that beforehand. And I didn't think about adding the shoe comment until I was at the boss. And I was like, yo, Ebert's shoe comment. That's perfect. So, yeah. I feel like I did enough practice and training. Like, my training schedule or what I'm doing seems to be working pretty well. You know what I mean? Like, we had good results there. And it wasn't too much. Like, I didn't have to do too much crazy stuff. It wasn't like, I trained for 7 hours straight. And I could, like, nah, it was nothing like that. It was like a run a day. And then as we got closer, I was doing 2 runs a day. That was pretty much it. And I would practice the commentary. I was always making sure I did at least a few commentary practice runs. But I find as long as I did it at some point, I was good. You know what I mean? Because like my first few commentary runs were pretty rough on stream. So yeah, I feel like this was all pretty good. Yeah, exactly, right? It's more just like how, like just, like what do you call it? Like shaving down the bad parts. Like, you know, removing, like there was no joke there that I felt like was a dud. Or you know what I mean? Or if it was, it's one bad, like not even, it wasn't even a bad joke. Just like one kind of joke in like a 1 hour run or 57-minute run is like, that, I can live with that, right? That's fine. It's better that than me going like, fuck. Which was 100% my fear. But luckily, I guess I went into like teacher mode. That like, you're conscious of what you're saying, but you're not trying to make it, like you're not trying to, but you are, but you're not. Focusing. But yeah. I do want to watch the other thing I did, the Bishock Shuffler. But I'm not gonna lie.